Hello. Oh, wait a second. I need to get my music up and running. But hello. How's everyone doing today? So, in case you're new to this stream and me in general, I am SolarLoon. I'm an independent game developer who does lots of stuff: music, art, sound, design, and all that kind of stuff, and programming. And this is going to be a pixel art stream. So I'm going to be doing some pixel art here on stream. Whoa. This thing is like the refresh rate on this window is kind of weird, but yeah, I'm going to be doing some pixel art. So I'm going to start off just pixeling something, but if anyone has any suggestions, please feel free to voice it in the chat and I'll see if I can fulfill. We're going to be doing something. I saw this on Twitter. Oh man, I should name drop him. I don't know if I can find it. But he did some pixel art of Kirby, and I really liked. The sprites he did. It was really solid Kirby sprites, almost official looking. And I thought, well, why don't I do something like that? Why don't I do some pixel art sprites? Graphics Kid, that's it. Graphics Kid. Jason M. So if you're on Twitter, follow Graphics Kid if you want to. He does some pretty solid art. Okay. So this palette I have here is indeed my own palette. Also, if people are kind of have trouble like hearing me, let me know. I'll see about moving my mic or lowering the background music or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna do something. What exactly? I'm not sure. Let's see. John T says, well, let me actually scroll back. People have been flooding in chat a little bit. Thank you for being patient as well. That's very nice of everyone to be patient. This has been going for like maybe 15-20 minutes before I start, to try to give people a chance to see the notification and arrive and stuff. Wasn't sure if it was too long, but hopefully no one's like put out by having to wait so long. So if it's too long for like the initial wait, let me know, and I can obviously adjust my streams in the future. Let's see. John T says, I'm a huge fan. Your pixel art is incredible. Thank you very much. He says it's super inspiring. You make beautiful art and make it look so easy. Wow. Thank you. That's really nice. He says to do a grapevine. So we'll do that. Let's see. So you've got, I'm going to use the line tool here, and I'm using a sprite, the spriting tool. We're going to have basically a poll coming up, because I think that's how grapevines work, right? Oh man, let me look up grapevines, because I can't quite imagine what they look like. So they're just like, they just hang off of vines, they hang off of trees. I thought they like were based on something, but maybe not. I thought they like a tomato vine, like they twisted around a pole or something, or maybe not. Okay, all I'm seeing is this. It looks almost like a tree. This is what I'm seeing, by the way. So that's yeah, okay. So it's basically it is a tree, and maybe horizontal more so than anything. So that's what we're gonna do to start, at least. probably too big. Yeah, I'm trying to stay in the range of okay, let's see. Trying to stay within the range of the silhouette I have here. So I'm using, I'll try to be a little more descriptive of what I'm doing. Try to get a basic kind of sticky thing going on. A stick feeling. Let's see. And then, geez, let's see. Yeah, it's more thin though. It's more thin. Let's go a little thinner. I also feel like it's paler. Maybe I can go for a different color. That's better. And then you got the grapes hanging off. The leaves are super big at the top, so we're going to use a lighter color for that. And they are horizontal, like they're kind of, it's kind of like a wall almost of leaves. And the strap, can't think what these are. I was just going to call this something. It's a, I can't think of the word. It's a branch. The branches come down. Okay. So what I'm going to do is try basically layering this a little bit. Just to start, just to kind of block out the shapes. And then we'll go, let's go for a darker color for the background of these vines. Okay. Give ourselves a little more room. Tony Powell, why not do a character like a boss or alternate hero costume? That's a good idea. That's what I usually would do, but this is a request, and I figured I'd try it because I don't usually do this kind of stuff, and it can't hurt to do something outside of my comfort zone and try to improve. After all, backgrounds are where characters live. If you only do characters, you won't ever do backgrounds, and your backgrounds are going to be kind of trash. At least that's the idea I'm operating this under. Okay, so anyway, I'm doing leaves like crazy for no reason. Alright, so let's delete that one actually. This one's unnecessary. Okay. Wait a second. So then what are they hanging on? I guess there needs to be something. Let's put just like a fence or something, because it's a vine, so it would wrap around the fence. Maybe even grow around the fence. Wizard Hunter. Who is this? Solar Luna. I don't know what you mean. You mean like who? What song is this? It's a song I made. It was from an ad for a, I think it's not really, I guess selling film equipment, but it was so great. Like, I really liked the piano. So I went ahead and just made a little remix. You can find it on my SoundCloud, actually. Okay, so the general leaves look like, right. Yeah, this is quite something else. I don't usually do this kind of stuff. Let's see. That much is probably obvious. Okay. Nah, the leaves are more... I'm doing like more maple leaves for some reason. But let's see how this works out before we actually just like completely throw it out. Try to give it a little more form. That's not enough contrast. Let's get something a little darker. Let's get this to something greener. Which means, actually, let's convert this to something darker. Yeah, and then convert this to the greener one. There we go. Leaves are too big, but this is actually looking pretty good. Man, I don't really have a green in between these two. Or, wait a second, let me make sure it's sorted correctly. Brightness. This is always not the way I want it to be sorted. Let's see. Yeah, that's the green I have in my palette, so this is just what I'm gonna have to work with. That's okay. Alright. This isn't actually bad. Alright, let's go ahead and save this information real quick. I need art. This is gonna be... Can I get a new... No, I can't. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Let me create a folder real quick for this. Okay. Greenblader 105 asks, what Linux distro are you using? This is Solus OS. Okay, I can plug this in. ZMADs, the shape of the leaves looks a little deformed. Yeah. I'm not going to spend too much on this, too much time on this. I want to get to the grapes and then move on. So I'm just kind of like just eyeballing it. So I'm like adding shadows there just to help it stand out. Like without the shadows, it's kind of hard to see. But the shadows help to break out that light part of the vine, just to make it a little more of an interesting and obvious thing. What you're kind of looking at. That doesn't really work. Are these game assets? Says Whiskey Dog. No, they're not. This is just a request that John T made for me to do a grapevine. So I just figured, yeah, okay, why not? I've never done one before, and yeah, it seems like an interesting idea for a thing. Let's give it a little more sense of place. Seems like an interesting idea for a thing, and I can kind of refine my skills by doing things I don't usually do, doing art that I don't usually do. It was a little dark, so I decided to lighten it up a little bit and use the highlights instead. There we go. Alright, well that's a grapevine. Now we just need to actually put on the grapes. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make them blue. That's pretty good base. Let's go with that. All right. I want to add a little bit of a different tint to them by using a different color for the specular shine. Not too many either. It should be just kind of a rare thing here. Also, I guess a clump of grapes has a stalk. So let's go with that. There we go. Should get darker toward the bottom. Let's try to keep them round if possible. Trying not to have them all be so perfect if I can help that. Add a little bit more. Okay. Lord says, have you made games before Gear End? Yes, I have. Haven't finished them, but you can... Well, I have finished them before... like, I finished... I had a lot of games I worked on, but very rarely did I actually finish any titles. I finished like a couple of little small games. The last game I finished, I think, was called Cairo. It's like a puzzle game where you can teleport using a gem you throw. Very nice. This turned out pretty good. Not bad at all. Okay, so yeah, this is a grape cluster, super duper tiny, but we can fix that up a little bit before we go. Yeah, so the last game I worked on was Cairo, which was like a puzzle game. You can find that on itch. Other than that, I've started many different games over the years, and basically never finished any of them. This is my second attempt at Gear End, and yeah, it's going pretty well actually. It's almost done. I've been saying that for the past like month, but on stream I've been saying that for a long time. Like I've been saying that for a while, but it really is almost done. Like I'm working on currently. I closed. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, so I'm working on adding some basic profiling support to profiler support to BDX, so that I can tell when the GPU is waiting, because I think that's the core problem that I had, or people have, is under certain operating systems and things the GPU is waiting. So that would help to identify the issue with that with that kind of a situation, this kind of a situation. It won't do anything to actually solve the issue, but it'll just make it more apparent. We have a nice little one right around here. There we go. This shouldn't be there. This probably should be like... Alright. Let's see. Zmads says... Oh, well, Amatural says, what are we working on? It's a grapevine. Kind of a weird grapevine, but it looks actually pretty good. Not great, but not bad either. Zmads says, the grape looks awesome. I just think the right top should be more rounded. Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, maybe more like that. Kind of anti-alias that a little bit. Well, we want to keep that iconic grape shape if we can help it. Let's see if we can kind of shape it a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. This would really die out over time, over height. No, we need more of a... Yeah, that's fine. No, that's not fine. We need, like... I need, like, a pinkish... Maybe this one. There we go. Yeah, so that's actually not bad for a kind of weird grapevine. Now I see what you mean by what somebody said about the leaves, Z-mats. Yeah, the leaves do kind of look kind of deformed. This one in particular is probably should be more like that. No, we want probably like that. Something like that. That's too bright. This should be probably like that. Let's, yeah, kind of. There we go. Nice. Wait. There we go. Okay. Yeah. No, wait, hold on. I'm trying to. This speculation. I want specularity. I want like kind of an interesting. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that's been accomplished. This is actually something I never would draw in my usual time. So I'm happy to have come you know, and tried it and achieved an acceptable result. Like this isn't perfect in some ways, but it's pretty good. It's completely serviceable and it's usable in a game. Very good. We're gonna do something else now. We're going to make a character. How about a little like a little boxy like 16 by 16 character? We're gonna give them a little room. Let's see. Zmads says, "What's the story with this palette? It's serving a purpose, or just colors you really like?" It's kind of like it's serving a purpose. Like the colors kind of were chosen correctly. Basically, I wanted to make my own palette that's not like Dawnbringers or something. You know, someone like super like recognizable. So I decided to try something and make my own palette. And over the years, I tweaked it a little bit and remade it and stuff. And I kind of like this palette. It's not perfect. There's some holes in it here and there that, like, you know, when I'm using it, I'm like, oh wait, that I don't quite have the shade I'm looking for. But at the same time, it's pretty good. So this is going to be a character who's like a really boxy little dude. He's not going to have any sleeves. And we're just gonna give him a white t-shirt for now. Actually, having no sleeves, that'll work. Yeah, we can separate them using the shirt. Let's see, something like that. Let's downplay that a little bit so we can have a bigger face. Give him more iconic hair. Let's see. Something like... I want to give him more, let's see. It's kind of hard, but I want to keep it with this. I want to see if I can actually squeeze out like a actually interesting character in 16 by 16. I feel like it should be doable. I know it's doable usually, but like at the idea I have, I want to see if I can squeeze it out. I think he needs that. He needs a neck like that. I might be trying to do too much though. That helps. This kind of just leads into his leg. Excuse me. Let's see. I want. I think I just want him to be large in general, like wide in general. Let's see. Yeah, the mullet is necessary. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's see if we can like. Oh man, I don't know. I'm trying to. I would like to not like give him more room if I can just squeeze all I can out of this. Yeah, okay. That's That's I think a little better. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's change this that instead of black, it's something more appropriate for the need at hand, I think. Give him an outline. For some reason, I'm getting kind of like a Prince of Persia thing. Like that's kind of the feel I'm getting, which is cool. That's fine. let's give him. This is usable. Let's see. Let's use black a little more usefully to shade. Now, like I usually wouldn't use black, but I wanted to try it this time and just do something different. It's a little hard to shade with black because it's such a strong color. I might be able to shade better with brown. Yeah, let's try that. I kind of like that. It feels like an armband or something. So I think I'm gonna keep that. Maybe just use black there. Oh yeah, that's probably what I'm missing. There we go. Or no, I liked that before. I liked it like that. Yeah, I think I like it just like that. There's nothing wrong with being chubby. There's no reason why he has to be like super duper fit. I like this dude. He looks. See, the reason, like, when you think about platformers, like let's say Mario, like Mario is really blocky, and it lends itself well to platforming, especially with the kind of platforming that Mario does, where it's like really kind of arcadey platforming. Like if you're doing something like, you know, Prince of Persia or something, then yeah, okay, more realistic proportions. But like if you have kind of blocky characters and they move blockily and they fit very compactly, then it's easier to do things like you know, stand on top of a character. Like that's you know, there's no guessing like, am I standing on top of the character with this kind of a sprite, because it's so solid, so like blocky and so square. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't usually do NES sprites like this, so NES styled sprites. So this is interesting. Let's see if I can like just barely eke out some shadow. I don't think I can. I think it's that kind of works. Maybe I could do like this. I think I'm going a little too far. Well, yeah. See, at a certain point, it gets unreadable. So we want to avoid that. I feel like that's okay. I feel like that's a little too. I feel like that's the limit. Like if we do this, it's just hard to read because the brown's too brown. Probably it needs to be a lighter brown if I was going to do that. It needs to be closer to his face color, which would need to be like this color or something like that. Maybe we could replace this with a dark brown. That kind of works, but it just doesn't really. This thing just doesn't really work. That's okay. We can do that though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see. Should I animate this guy? Somebody wants anime girls. Somebody wants anime girls. Maybe I'll make a. Well, I mean, I can make a. I'm trying to make a girl at this resolution is going to be like kind of difficult. Chubby dude and chubby girl. Yeah, it would be like next to impossible to get like a really convincing. Well, I could try at least. Why not? His arm is just like, huge. I kind of want to animate him. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's too big. Let's. That's better, I think. Let's see here. Let me get it back in the center. I don't like how that square kind of that arm like helped to give him, but it looks more like like his back is arched. So that's not really what we're going for. We want just kind of like a big hammy arm, but that's good. We want to be sparing with the yellow for shading because it can give the feeling of his skin, and we don't want that. We want it to look like it's white, this white whatever it is, but not quite. I could do something like that, or I guess I could do something like that. Yeah, give the belt a little definition. Yeah, I think. Can't quite get a fist out of this. Let's see. We'll call this NES guy, whatever. Alright, let's see. What should I do? Let's see. Let's save this guy animating this guy for another time. We're gonna do a. Let's see. Let's do a overhead view person, overhead view girl. Even though that's kind of difficult, let's give it a try. Sure, why not? Let's try it. Let's see, this is size, what is this? Okay, 9. Oh, I have that thing I could use. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of the general template we're going to use. We can come back to that later if necessary to kind of get an idea. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to go like... Let's actually change this to something else. There we go. I think I'm gonna make the hair asymmetrical, so we'll just leave it there for now. Let's shave off some of these shoulders. Let's make the legs a little less thick. Yeah, kind of go in there. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what I'm probably missing. Wait a second. It'll be easier, I think, once I get a little bit of shading in. Let's go back to green. Yeah. Yeah, that's the symmetry just doesn't quite. It works fine except when it comes to this stuff, where you're trying to like move something across. Let's see. Nah, that's not right. Maybe just less. Hello, Juan David Guzman and Novabot. Yes. Yes. Wizard Hunter says, I made a pixel game on Unity for my senior project in high school, and it ruined making the stuff for me. I don't know why. I mean, I could see why if you don't like pixel art, but if you're a fan of pixel art, it's pretty diverse. Like you can do quite a lot with pixel art. Shoes are these shoes. Let's see. They are killing me. There's not really a way around it for what I'm trying to do. Maybe I should just accept the style that this cartoony kind of feel gives. Nope, I am not high. Juan David Guzman. I would assume that that's pretty obvious. I don't think it sounds like I'm high. Let's see. Actually, I like her white kicks. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, this gets easier the longer I work on it. Let's see. Let's see, Nova bot. I'm using a sprite. Let's see, is it not showing up? I guess it might not be showing up in the thing. Well, whatever. Yeah, I'm using a sprite. Neck is weird. No neck. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like a marathon runner. That actually might be kind of a cool. Let's see, how do I do this? I have that. I want to maybe do like that. Don't have that much room to spare with this. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to be. It's trying to be a woman. I'm trying to make it a woman rather. Let's see. It still kind of has that manly feel though. That helped. Rounding the shoulders. Let's lower the. Take that off. Let's lower this. Let's see. This maybe kind of feels like this is too high. Okay. So if these are elbows, then they need to be lower. But doesn't this need to go in then? Right around there? Let's see. Kind of a weird pose too. The hair is of minor import. The shape needs to be correct. Let's see. It might be that I'm missing shading. No, wait. The anatomy is just messed up altogether. It's just the anatomy as a whole is not where it needs to be. So the shoulders. Let's see. Let's erase the arms. Oh, wait a second. Maybe it's... I know I adjusted this previously, but maybe I need to do that. Yeah, if she's a marathon runner, she would be leaner. No, that's... Well, let's see. Maybe I need to... Man, it's kind of hard when you're working with pixel art because it's like you're working with such small limits of like what defines a shape. Yeah, the perspective is not my friend on this either. I've done overhead stuff before, but it's kind of confusing my abilities here. Let's see. Confusing me. Let's see. That's a little better because her proportions are kind of off in general. So that made it a little more correct to the whole body. Let's see. Let's see. That is helpful. That's very helpful. Yeah, I think that's good. We can leave it just kind of like that. Like I wasn't liking this kind of style and like shape before, but I like it now. Like these arms remind me of Mega Man. It kind of has that like chunky feel. Okay. Let's see. Let's give it a little bit more. How I come in? Yeah, because it's supposed to be sleeveless. Let's see, a little bit there. Might come around here. Kind of like those eyes, but maybe just with a little more face. Yeah, anti-aliasing is not really helping me with that particular section. Let's keep that out. Excuse me. Wizard Hunter. Hey, Solar One, how much for a 50 pixel animated piece? This is. I don't. Do you mean 50 pixel tall or wide? That's a good question. I'm going to think about that. It depends on the number of frames in the animation and how complex it is. If it's something like blinking and shifting weight or something like that, like something super simple, then it wouldn't be nearly as much as say a running animation, like a 16 frame running animation or something, where it's like that would take a lot of time. Actually, let's see. It stands out, but it's clownish. That's not right. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Let's see. Maybe lighten the skin tone a little bit. Not to orange, but that's like the only skin tone I have that's lighter than dark brown. Alright, let's leave it like that then and just go with more of a controlled darkness for her hair. You can actually, kind of do something special with it. Too dark. You wanna her eye color. Let's change this darkness to be something brighter. No, that doesn't quite work either. doesn't quite read right. Alright, let's make her skin a little bit more of a contrast here. If I can. Let's see. Maybe I just need to add another layer, yeah. Oh man, yeah, heck yeah, yeah, that's even better. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. This doesn't really work. Let's take that out. Black girls don't blush, says Wizard Hunter. That's not true. I believe everyone actually blushes. It's just a matter of if you can see it. I believe. I'm not sure about that though. It's just for show. I mean, it's just, you know, just to be cute. It's not actually supposed to be like correct per se. Let's see. I'm not a fan of this hairstyle though. It's too static. It just feels like a block, like a blob. I don't really. I would like to style it a little bit more. Maybe I can kind of do that. Nah, I think I kind of like it like that. Maybe give her a little bit of a larger head, just a tiny bit. Or wait, no, I wanted more of a forehead. Yeah. That's better. Now it kind of feels too big for her head, though. It's a tweaking game. I'm serious. Like, this is like just barely, almost. Nah. Yeah, I like that. I think that's pretty good. Very nice. Pretty cool. Some sprites are harder to do than others. Let's see. Wizard Hunter. Okay, please don't spam in my channel. Let's see. Report. Let's see. Wizard Hunter. What do you do for a living? I am currently working on Gearend. That's basically my current job. I'm trying to get it to a state where I can release it, and that hopefully will be, you know, my job. If not, then I'll have to find a normal job, so to speak. Nah, it's fine. Makes sense. Marathon runner is gonna have short hair. Yeah, okay. Feels kind of like something out of an SNES RPG, which is pretty good. Okay, basically, for people who can't see what's going on, basically someone came in chat and pasted a message that looked like spam, and either maybe it was spam, I don't know. No problem. Fonzie 1906. I reported your message. It's okay. Yeah, you know, chill, and like, it's no big deal, I guess. Alright, so we got a couple of sprites here. And of pretty different quality, not quality, pretty different styles, which is nice. Let's see, I'm trying to see, does that kind of, yeah, it kind of kills the, it's hard to see our eyes in I wonder if I could, like, no, it's okay, I'll leave it like that. That's pretty readable, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Alright, let's do something else. Let's do... Oh, a headband. Yeah, a headband would be good. I'm going to come back to... I'm going to do something else, though. I want to make a new sprite. I don't want to spend too much time on the same old sprite. We'll do a little bit of a bigger one this time. And this one will be... I'm not sure. I have to think about it. Fonzie says, "Don't worry, sorry, it was my fault. Good luck, you have a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. And I'm sorry if I'm not trying to get people kicked off of YouTube. I just thought it was genuine spam. If it was just like a joke, sorry, I didn't get it. But yeah, no harm, no foul. Let's see. Wizard Hunter, how long have I been sitting here watching this? You have been sitting here watching this for an hour and 37 minutes, if you came in here at the beginning, which you probably didn't. Just because for the first 20 or 30 minutes, like 20 minutes, I wasn't doing anything. It was just loading. Or, you know, people waiting for people to come. So, no big deal. But yeah, if you've been watching, thank you. I'm trying to figure out what to draw next. I'm not sure. Let's draw something. We'll draw... Jeez Louise, I don't know. Oh no, let's animate. Let's do an animation. We'll animate this little guy. So he's in a 24 by 24, so I can actually animate him, even though he fills out this thing like super duper hardcore. I want a grid. Here we go. I need an 8 by 8 or 4 by 4 actually. I want to put him. There we go. All right, save this. Let's see. Fonzie, how much do you have in YouTube? If you mean like videos, I have like, I think almost 100 videos on YouTube, which is pretty crazy. I've been on YouTube for several years at this point, which is surprising. Yeah, let me see. Video. Well, anyway, I have a lot of videos. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the exact number. Fonzie, no, I am not using Photoshop. I am using Sprite for pixel art. This is a tool specifically for pixel arting, which is nice. Works really well. All right, so we're just gonna. There's no need to do that. We're going to animate this guy. So let's just go ahead and start doing it. Yeah, okay. And now it's all about the timing. Yeah, okay, that's fine. No, that's too much. I could try that Mega Man, that Mega Man mouth, but it's just too tight of a fit. Fonzie, could you give me advice to grow in my channel? Wizard Hunter says you have to upload a lot. That's true. Uploading is important. Also, I would say like if you should uploading videos is important, but also like getting your videos out there. If you can like post about your videos on places like Reddit or places like that helps. If you can use your native language or like get really good with English specifically, because I'm not trying to downplay anybody or making anyone feel bad, but it's like if you upload and you don't like you tell people about your channel and you use broken English, as an English speaker, it's like, oh well, you probably speak Spanish or another or whatever other language. Not trying to be racist about like, oh, Spanish in particular, but just like you probably don't speak English as a first language. You speak other languages. I'm an English speaker, first language. I'm looking for English content. So if you are appealing to English, then you probably want like English. If really solid English. If you are appealing to another language and it's your native language, obviously be as professional and as accurate as you can be in that language, whatever language that is. Okay, so yeah, all right, so this is going to be a run cycle, so let's tag this. This is going to be idle, and this is going to be a run cycle. So I would like to, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's 4x4. Yeah, it's just, he's just in that box. We're gonna leave him in that box. So this will be a run cycle here. Let's actually set this up to be a copy. Like a link, yeah. It's a new tag. Walk. ZMads, yeah, no, not a 16 frame run cycle. My precious little sprite. Maybe a 16 frame run cycle. No. Well, maybe I'll try to do like a super smooth one. Let's see. Fonzie, can you see one video that I have on my channel? Give me your opinion. I can't do that while I'm streaming, unfortunately. Let's see. Wizard Hunter, yeah. I would ask someone that speaks your language. If it's an English video, of course, anyone who speaks English. If it's whatever other language, whoever speaks that language. I'm not too familiar with like being of a different language and trying to attract people to your YouTube channel because it's a little different. I mean, the concept is the same, but it's like, I would imagine trying to reach out to people, you have to reach out to the whatever language community. So it's, Portuguese, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, whatever, and you have to find like where are the Spanish or whatever language Let's Players, or the Japanese people who like games or whatever, and post on those places to get people to come to you. It's not as it's a little more specific, I guess. I don't know. ET still using Sunbox at all? Yes, still using Sunbox. Very much. I like Sunbox. It's very good. Okay, so walk cycle. Let's see. Should we animate his arms? Yeah, okay. Let's try it. Let's at least try. So you got the concept of a walk cycle. I'm pretty sure I went over in my tutorial. Is one of, actually we're gonna need a separate sprite if we're gonna animate his arms and stuff. One of striking and crossing. So what we're gonna do. We're pretty much gonna have to redraw this entire thing, huh? Alright, well, let's leave the head and the arms. Yeah, the arms look okay. We're gonna I was trying to see if I should like redraw the arms like period because they look kind of weird, but that's okay. And we're going to turn on a little bit of, there we go. So we can get a kind of an idea. We don't want that frame. Okay. Because this is... Why is it shifting upward? It's weird. It's showing... Yeah, I don't know why it's showing like this frame, even though I'm not specifying it. Alright, whatever. Yeah, this it's not quite working right. Let's see. Oh, it's because... Okay, I got it. In front of sprite. What? Okay. There's no... No, why is the body... Why is this body not showing up here? That's weird. That's strange. Alright, well, whatever. I'm just gonna have to make do with what I got. Yeah, I guess that's just a bug. I might have to report that, because it's definitely not working correctly, I think. Okay, wait, this is like the striking frame, right? Yeah, okay. This is the striking frame. So that means that We probably want his arm somewhere like here. We want his leg, if this is forward, we want his other leg back here. His leg's like that. White. We don't need to do much. We're gonna redraw the entire thing basically anyway, so we're just gonna go like that. Arm stops here. So at this point, he's in the crossing frame. So we got that Mega Man-ish thing going on. Fonzie, thanks for the advice. To all of you, I need to go. Good luck. I will see you next video. I will see the next video. All right, thank you for stopping by. Okay, so yeah, that's about right. Shoulder needs to be higher. Arm could be lower. Use the bracelet to kind of give the idea of where his arm is. That's useful. Yeah, okay. This idea is pretty much exactly correct, I think. This is gonna be bananas. Alright, so let's see. Something like this. At this point I'm just kinda like, I'm just gonna wing it. So this leg was reaching, so now this leg is reaching. And this leg is planted. He is round. He is a round man. But that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay, but he's not actually that round. He's he kind of goes in a little bit. How wide is his leg? Let's see. Without the outline is 5 wide. Let's see. Here's 5 wide without the outline. Okay, that's correct. We're just gonna be lazy and pretend that we actually drew this frame. Let's see where his arms are supposed to be. Forward, back. Okay, so oh, did I delete the leg? Yeah, okay, they were fine where they were. Let's see here. His belt goes up. Ah, okay. I'm missing okay, wait. So let's see, okay. Oh, also, I missed somebody's post that said, okay, Wizard Hunter, you should make a easy app game, I guess a easy game application, you know, app, like a mobile game, and place ads on it. Easy money. If I don't think it's very easy. Yeah, I think that it's like, yeah, I think like mobile games are like really difficult to break into as far as I know. So like I'm not in a rush to like really get in there. Okay, so we're kind of on the right track. Let's see. Let's fix up the outlines so that we can kind of see a little easier where our issues lie. Let's see. Oh, Jedi Cowboy. I asked you earlier what's up with that beta. Is it going to be like time access if someone was to obtain it? Sorry about that. Yes, it is a demo. I just decided to do a demo. Because the public beta is like, you limit it to a certain amount of people, and, I just decided, let me just do a demo. So I've had it on itch for a while. You can check it out in the description of this video. And I'll also send an email out to everyone who signed up. I thought that would be just easier, fairer to everybody. I didn't want to give out the entire game for free, but I still need some testing. So it's like, what do I do? So that's why it just decided to end up doing. Yeah, we don't have that luxury. Okay, that does not work at all. All right, let's see. Where did I go wrong? Okay, that's I thought this was his front leg. My mistake. This is his right leg. Okay, I gotta basically. I can push this out a little bit. Let's see, alternative. Yeah, that's fine. This walk cycle is all over the place, but that's okay. Let's see. I think the problem is this. Well, among the problems, I think this frame is off. It needs to be. Okay, wait. Let me back up. Okay. Strike, cross. Yeah, they completely don't have anything to do with each other. That's kind of what it boils down to. The arms are fine, but the striking is kind of off. Some of the frames are off. Jedi Cowboy, don't you think it would have been a better option to make it a paid demo instead of the option to get it free? I don't know how many people would pay for a demo. Video output low? Okay, that's strange. I don't know, maybe the stream just kind of like lagged or something. Yeah, I don't think people would pay for a demo. I could see people paying for like a pre-order, like they pre-order the game, they get to play it for free, rather play it early. I could do that, but pre-ordering the game, I'm sorry, like purchasing a demo, that doesn't, like I don't see how. I mean I could see if it was like if it was if I did a pre-order, I would want to give the person the entire game. And if it's like early access, then like if they're gonna play it and they paid for it, they need to have the entire game. If they didn't pay, then it's kind of like, okay, I can, it's just a demo. But if you pay for it, I feel like you should have access to the entire game. So I might just open up pre-orders or just purchases on itch, because the game is almost done. It's just a couple of things I need to kind of square away. So this is this is what we call in the trade a mess. Like the arms are okay. The arms are kind of okay. The legs are absolutely all over the place. I need to like block them out way harder. I didn't think about it hard enough. I mean, that's a usable frame. That's kind of trash. That's usable-ish. Yeah, this entire thing is 18. What? Oh no. Okay, 15. Yeah, so, or 16. Okay, so that is the bottom frame. So that, like, these two frames are usable, but but the legs on these two frames are just completely like trash. The belt kind of makes it hard. Jedi Cowboy, I think it looks pretty well. Thank you. Have you made any money from the demo, from the donations? I think somebody threw $10 at it, I think. I'm not sure. So like, I think one person did, which is great. What is happening with the right leg, says CMADs? That's a good question. I'm not certain. I'm going to leave it here. Maybe come back to this another time. I don't usually have trouble with walk cycles, but this is it's because he's so small, I think. So it's like I can't just expand it or give it more room or anything like that. I really have to smush everything into this one little box. So it's a little hard, but yeah, I'm gonna get it done. At least that's the idea. That's the plan. ZMads, how long are you making your game? I don't know if you mean how long have I been working on it, or how long is the game, am I aiming for the game to be? How long I've been working on it? It's been a year and 4 months. I started in like January 1st, 2016, I think. So from now, basically. And the game is, I don't know, I haven't timed it. I feel like it might be a few hours, maybe like 3 or 4. Yeah, maybe like 3 or 4. Maybe it's kind of hard to gauge. So yeah, I'm gonna like I like the design of the character though. He's simple, but he's iconic. I feel like that's a solid design. Blocky as heck, but that's good. I like blocky. Cool. So yeah, next time, maybe next art stream, I'll have this either done or we'll do it on stream or whatever. Oh, I was supposed to do a BDX kind of thing tutorial. Well, maybe I'll do that Friday. There's a lot to do. A lot I can do, a lot I need to do. But we'll see. Anyway, it's been 2 hours, so I'm going to cut it here. Thank you very much for watching. It's always nice to have people watch the stream, pop in, say hello. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I've been SolarLoon, and if you like the stuff I'm doing, if you want to see different things or, more videos, more development, different things like that, feel free to pop over to my Patreon and throw me a couple of bucks. Thanks. See ya.